Hello, my friends. Welcome to all the viewers. Myself, Ritu Agarwal, co-founder of the Healing Hands from Guwahati, Assam. This name and my designation of this physical reality. Today, our topic is on the power of self-realization. So, what is self-realization? Self-realization is the fulfillment of one's own potential to know who we are, what we are, why we have come here. So these things we can know by different various ways and steps. What do you think? Who are we in this reality? Are we a female, a male, a husband, a wife, a doctor, a teacher, an engineer, or a passenger? Who are we actually? If we go in deeper, you will come to know all this identity, what we are carrying, is all dependent. If I am a teacher, because of my students, if I'm a mother, because of my child, if I'm a wife, because of my husband, if I'm a doctor, because of my patient, if I'm a passenger, because I'm traveling. So actually, who am I? All this identity that we said we are carrying is interdependent on one another. So how can we know our real self without anyone's dependency, which has no existence? Then, who are we from the perspective of eternity? We are all eternal souls, which never dies for countless past lives. We remain obscured from ourselves. But how long we shall remain in this obscurity? Dear friends, we all know that human life is the best creation of the God. And we come into this life after crossing 84 lakhs life, as we all have heard through different mythologies, our spiritual masters, and so on. So we are the most special beings created on this earth by the God. Why we are into this human life now? Ultimately, the God has given us this life to know the purpose of our life, who we are, why we have come here. Until and unless we don't realize ourselves, our journey keeps go on and on. And the day once you realize your purpose, your work is done. But who will give you this realization for yourself? So for this, obviously you need someone. So here I'll give you with an example. Suppose you are having a lot of jewelry and you want to know the purification of the gold. So where you will go to know the purification about it? You have to go to a goldsmith. And what does the goldsmith does? He, with his scientific process, he differentiate the copper and the alloy. And then he let you know what is the exact amount of purity in the jewelry. Likewise, to know the self, we also require someone in our life. And who will be that someone? It is none other the person who has attained Atma Gyan, who have realized the self, who have understood the soul science that can be in a form of a real guru, a real master, who has discovered self by completing the knowledge of soul science and its property. Only that person can guide us to lead forward in our life, from our known soul to the soul, from our physical self to the soul self, and where we can find such masters. Now, this is a journey that we have to search and begin for it. Now, suppose you are in a dark state and the light goes off. What happens? All of a sudden, you search for a light, and then get the light, you need some matchstick or a candle or a burning lamp. Only then you can light a light. But can you light the light by the prayers or by singing song or by doing some kind of miracles? Is that possible? No, my dear friends. It is you who have to actually search for the actuality, for the real person who can help you to search your inner self, to experience the bliss of freedom from your physical soul level to your inner world, to your actual soul. And that can be done only with the help of a divine guru who has attained everything. In spite of that, after they have left after attaining so many things, still they have left their journey, their every comfort zone and everything. They have come out of their home to know who they are. And if you see in the mythological histories, in our ancient records, you will find many masters and heroes who have achieved all these things only after coming out of their comfort zone. So, my dear friends, here I will like to explain you with some of the following steps so that it will make your life easy to understand your self-realization's journey. There are 9 steps. So, we'll go step by step in order to know our journey towards self-realization. The first step is create time for yourself. Now, how you will create time? See, my dear friends, we all are busy with our daily lifestyles by taking so many responsibilities. Maybe it's for home or for our offices or with the children's or anything. We spend most of the time by performing daily life duties, for earning, and so on. But during this difficult daily life tasks, if you really want to know who you are, you have to take out some time for yourself. You have to make some time management. You have to take out some just little time to talk to your soul. Until and unless you don't do that, you will not be able to get connect with yourself. And why you have to do this? You have to do also to know what you was in your past, what you are in your present, and what you can do in your future. All these things can be possible when you sit down with yourself. And that can be possible any time of the day when you feel free and comfortable. Just you need to have some time for yourself. That's all. And the second part is coming out of your comfort zone. Now, it is easy to say to come out of your comfort zone. We all are so easy and happy in our day-to-day life, like eating, dancing, cooking, playing, gossiping, moving around, or might be carrying some negativity thoughts in our life, and we keep on complaining about the things. It happened to me like this, or it happened, why did it happen to me only like this? We are confined with a limited zone, and we feel that is the only our world. We are born here to do all such things. But no, If you are talking about self-realization, what is self-realization? It is self means you yourself. And you have to realize who you are. For this, you have to cut off all these toxic thoughts, all these toxic people, and which will help you to lead forward in your life. You have to remove all such negativity which is letting you down in your life. And for this, again, you have to spend some time with yourself by reading some good motivational books or watching some motivational movies or a story in YouTube or in Google, whatever you feel comfortable with. When you start doing this, you start upgrading yourself. And when you start upgrading, you start slowly come out of your comfort zone. And the third part is get to know yourself. As a person, you will feel that you know yourself, who you are. For knowing self means, suppose I am Ritu Agarwal. If I say this, this Ritu Agarwal is the actuality of my life? No. The name given or the designation what we carry in this life is for this particular lifetime only. But we are actually much, much beyond this. And to know this, we have to know our true self. Until and unless you don't know who you are, what do you want in life, how will you know and how will you reach to your self, to the closer self of your life? So to discover this, how you have to again follow some of the steps that you can write down in your diary. You sit down whenever you get time with the paper and pen and just note down whatever comes to your mind. Like, what are your hidden potentialities? When I say this about the hidden potentialities, you should understand every human being born in this planet have unlimited potentialities in their life. Everybody is born with some kind of talents. Nobody have to get dependent on others. Some may be good in singing, dancing, teaching, creating some good things. Everybody is born with some kind of talent. What is that hidden talent in you? You need to explore that. And it is no other, but you yourself will know better about your life, what you are good at. Try to focus about it, sit with yourself, write down, and then go ahead. The second thing, what are your fears? What are your desires? We all have some kind of fears in our life. We have a lot of insecurities also in our life. But is that our life? Can't we overcome that? How can we overcome all our insecurities and fears? Again, you have to sit down and just keep on writing. Talk to yourself. Your inner voice will help you to know all the unanswered questions which you were searching for. Sometimes it happens that we want to know so many things about our life, but we are unable to ask anybody. We don't find the appropriate person to whom we can share about our feelings. Then where we will go? You don't need anybody, my dear friends. It is you yourself is more than enough to know yourself. So just you need to sit down to be with yourself. As I said in the very first time, create time for yourself because time is everything. It can take you beyond the space, beyond the limits and the boundaries. So slowly when you start talking to when you talk to your friend or your children or your family member or any near or dear loved ones, when you speak about your problem, do they help you? Yes, sometimes you get the solution. So why don't you make your soul your best friend? Try to sit and talk to your best friend, which is your soul, and it will really help you to give you the way to go ahead in your life. And then again, it comes out what we run after our needs or the wants. Then just jot down what is your needs, what are your wants, for which you are longing for. When do you want this? At what time do you want this? Everything, when you start writing, you will come to know your conceptions will be very clear and you will get the way about yourself, about your life. Then what are your hopes? What are your dreams? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? Every little thing plays a vital role, though it is a small word. But when you sit down with these questions, you will really know yourself. Yes, this is my liking. These are the things that I don't like. Maybe you know something and some things you don't know, but subconsciously you know many things which you are unaware about it. And when you start doing it, you know the things start coming up, which will help you to change your life and your lifestyle too. Things that set you back, which gives you lack of motivation in your life. Again, focus on those things. Why it is letting you back in your life? How can you proceed ahead in your life? When you start concentrating deeply about each matter, you will definitely get the way. My dear friends, every coin has head and tail. One side is positive, then other side is negative. If you will focus only on the negative side, it is only a just microsecond that you have to just upside the coin and the positivity will start focusing in your life. That thing you have to know how you have to do. Every hidden question have an answer inside it only. And the fourth point is be at peace with yourself. Now, it is how we can attain peace in our life. This is the something that we all are searching for. We all want peace, happiness, satisfaction, contentment in our life. But how to achieve that? When we are not able to get this, every time we are into complaining mode, into traumatic situations, or we are disturbed, and which exhaust our energy also. To get the peace, what you have to do first, again, find out with a relaxed mind who you are, why you have come here. Again, my dear friends, is repeatedly self-realization means to go within, to know yourself, to talk with your inner self. Here again, I will put one example to make you more understand. Whenever we do any work, if we are helping others, what happens? After completion of the job, inside a voice comes, well done, Ritu, you have done a wonderful job. Or sometimes when you hurt someone, then what happens? Again, a voice comes from inside. No, you shouldn't have done this. Actually, nobody knows. Nobody hears that voice. But a voice comes within us who let us know where we are right, where we are wrong, what should I do, what shouldn't I do. Everything is within us. That within, that voice, from where does it come from? That is the voice of your soul. So, my dear friends, my many divine masters or the teachers always keep saying, whenever you are in trouble or you want to take some kind of decisions and you don't know what to do, just close your eyes and listen to your inner voice. So what is that inner voice? That inner voice is nothing but the voice of your soul, which is true, which knows only true. There is no illusions, there is no right or wrong. It knows only the truth. So it knows your flaws, it knows your virtues, and you should know how to accept that thing. When you accept your past and live it with the lesson, you should, whatever has happened in your past, no matter, every time it will be a happy moment, it's not necessary. We learn from our past, whether it is good or bad. But we should not get stuck with the past. We should move ahead. Take the lesson from your past and just move ahead and learn from it. Share about your past experiences if it is necessary to others, or just be with it. Then you can be aware about your potentials. What are the potentials you have which you are in good, that you can help others with your powers, with your talents, and you can help people by motivating them. Then if you start doing all this thing, it will give you peace, it will give you happiness, and it will help you to come out all your setbacks which was creating problem in your life. Now when I say how you can do this, just try to sit with the nature sometimes. What happens when we see the flowing water? The sea, it keeps on flowing, it never stops. When you see the time, it keeps on moving, it never stops. So it itself, the nature is created, the universe has been created in such a beautiful way. The masters you will find all around you. You don't need to go and search the master outside. The masters is within you in the form of breath, in the form of your soul. And if you see day-to-day things also, you get to learn so many things about it. uh, just a minute. Then if someone what happens when sometimes the people say anything bad about us, we take that things into our mind and we keep on thinking and start spoiling about our mind. We start losing the peace of our mind. And then what happens? We fall into anxiety, depression. We don't feel like eating or talking with anyone, and slowly we fall into that. Ultimately, by doing this, who is creating trouble in their life? It is nobody but you yourself. If you want to have peace in your life, you have to just let go of the things. Because when you do this, you will be able to free yourself from all the problems and try to create some moral values in your life and try to stick to it, so that whatever problems or the situations hamper in your life, you will be able to manage those things well. And then the fifth point is free yourself from boundaries. So when I say this, free yourself from boundaries means everybody of us, we create some boundary for ourselves. I can do this, I cannot do this is possible for me, this is not possible for me. Or some things are so deeply rooted that it creates insecurities in our life. And it happens only because of our belief system. Like for example, again, to make you understand better, uh, we can see if I'm born in a Hindu family, so I'm being brought up and taught in the way that we have to worship like this. I should do this way or I should do that way, and we are not allowed to go to the mosque or the church or so and so. So this is what it is, the belief system. But if you go beyond yourself, you see the soul has no age. The soul travels beyond time and space. The soul is eternal, is immortal. The physical body dies, but soul is for the lifetime, life after lives. So maybe in this life I'm born in a Hindu family, but maybe if I go to see the past life, I may be in a Christian family or in a Muslim family. So this belief system We are creating boundaries in our life, and these boundaries we have to break to go beyond, to know actually what are your capabilities, what are your possibilities that you can do in your life. Another example you can go and see कि, no matter whatever society we belong to, but in every society they say the girl should go at this time and reach home by this time, because it may create problem or insecurity or so and so. But why it happens? If you give better growth, and if you teach your child in such a way that you can do anything, you can save yourself, you have that power to protect yourself, then will it be a problem for the girl or for the parents? They can do anything. So these boundaries we have to cut off. We have to make, when we break the boundaries, we create a revolution. And yes, we all can do this. When we start doing this, we start feeling happy. So all the problems and the happiness is created by us only, and no one is responsible for it. Also, we all should know, and we should believe. We believe when we come into spirituality, when we start knowing ourselves, we understand that it is nobody but we are the creator of our destiny. When we can create our life, we can design our life the way we want. Why can't we break our boundaries that was been given to us by the society or the parent, or by any custom or religion? If you can do so, again you will evolve yourself, you will upgrade yourself. And the sixth part is having faith. Now, faith moves the mountain. This is such a beautiful quote, which itself gives them boost to go ahead in our life. This is one of the most essential part in the step of self-realization, that everybody should have faith in themselves. If you believe that you are God, you are in guardian angel, you have to feel it. Until and unless you don't feel that you are an angel or you are also a god, you cannot create what you want to do. So self-realization plays a very vital role in the to have a faith for yourself. You have to act like this, what you want to be. You have to behave like this, what you want to have in your life. And you also have to react the same way, what you feel about yourself. If you are not doing these things, nobody will give you that respect or that positions, or what you are longing for. So this self-realization, when you realize that you are beyond, you are something exceptional, and not you can reach close to yourself, you can show the path to others, when by having a close faith, because you have discovered yourself. When you discovered yourself, you know you who you are, then you speak with confidence, and you can show the people that this is the way that we can achieve ourselves. And the seventh point is increase your focus. So how you will increase your focus? You have to set goals for your present and for future. Now, this is very, very important to reach in time from this life to yourself. Goal is the ultimate thing. What you want in your life. When do you want in your life? At what duration do you want in your life? If you have a goal, if you have the if you know what you when you have to achieve all these things, you will be able to take those things in a very limited time, very close to that time period. Like without anyone's support or without anyone's help. Because if suppose you have planned that you will be doing this work in 2 months or 2 days, so you start working on it. Every time in your mind what happens, those things keeps on going again and again. It helps you to make you remember that you have completed this much your job is left, now you have to complete that much. So your focusing part should be very much clear about your work. And when you are focused, you can achieve whatever you want in your life. And for that, at times it comes when you don't need anyone's support also. So do not waste your energy on frivolous things. And one more, the eighth number point is work on yourself. So for working on ourselves also have some of the steps that you need to know. And as I said you in the earlier points, that whenever you are sitting for yourself, try to sit with one diary and pen and make it your personal diary, where you can write down about your feelings, your emotions, your potentialities, your upcomings, your downfall, everything, as I said to you. So when you start doing this, slowly what happens, you start knowing yourself better. And when you start knowing yourself better, you build up more confidence within you. So for this, you need to also spend some time by reading good books, by listening some motivational audios or videos. Self improvement is in your hand. Nobody can help you to improve better in life if until and unless you don't have the desire. When you have that desire to know actually what is the truth, what can I do, how much I can do, whether it is possible or not for me. There are so many things, like you can say the life is a challenge, and that you can do it, you can achieve it. So it is easy to say, but yes, it takes little time. But you should not lose hope. You should not leave that work by saying, okay, I will do next month or next time. That is called procrastination. When you do all these things, you will never be able to reach closer to yourself. You will never be able to realize your potentialities, your inner power, your abilities. So you also have to be creative at some time. As I said, we are born with multi-dimensional talents. It's not one or two talents, we all have. We just need to explore slowly, step by step. Now if I can write ABCD, so later on I can read lines. When I grow a little more older, then I can read books. When I grow a little more older, I can sing, dance, then I can drive, I can cook. You know, you are doing so many things. We all are doing so many things. When we can do this so many things, why can't we do much more than this? Every potentialities is not outside, my dear friends, it is inside you. And you should know these qualities about yourself. So try your best, be creative, as much creative as you can. Focus what best you can give to others. The more when you try to give best to others, the same things come back to you, which is also a part of a universal law. Then you should not be in a hurry to achieve anything what you are desiring in your life, because when you start doing this, you also become impatient. And this is also will break your energy to move ahead in your life. So self realization will make you understand your powers. It will make you understand why and what and how you can do all such things. And last but not the least, this is ultimate, which is known as meditation. My dear friends, we all have heard from so long that meditation is ultimate bliss. Why you need to meditate? Meditation is a inner journey. Everything, whatever steps I have told you, will all be discovered. You can all fulfill these things through the help of meditation. You can meditate anytime, any place, anywhere, whenever you want to. For doing meditation, you don't need any specific time period. How long you should meditate? As much time you can. But if you are 15 years, you need to meditate according to the number of your age. If you're 30 years, try to meditate 30 minutes. If you are 50 years, meditate for 50 minutes. If you cannot do for so long, no problem. Try to meditate minimum 50 minutes, 10 minutes. If you cannot close your eyes and sit calmly, no problem. Try to talk to yourself. That is also a part of meditation, because that is the moment when you are connecting with yourself. But no other thought, no other uh, foundations, expectations. At that moment, nothing is there, but it is you yourself, where you have to accomplish everything. So try to train your mind by focusing on what you want, or try to concentrate. And for doing meditation, I will just let you know, this is one very, very easy, very, very simple. You just have to collapse your hand, close your eyes, cross your legs, and just focus on incoming and outgoing breath. This is the only small and easiest way to go beyond. See, this, we are the bundle of energy. And when we start focusing on a breath, what happens? From where this breath is coming, how deep this breath is going, where this breath is going. When you start focusing this, slowly, your concentration power also starts improve, and then you also starts go beyond. And when you go inside yourself, then what happens? You have peace of mind, and you start feeling very light. With the help of that cosmic energy, you become cool, you become relaxed. If you're suffering from any physical, mental, or emotional disease also, that also vanishes away, and you get utmost power, which helps you to uplift more in your life. You start feeling more happy in your life. So meditation, in any religion, in any caste, in any history of any masters or gurus, if you read about their journey, all people have meditated, and after doing that only they have reached to that divine self. They have realized who they are. This is the way which will help you to connect to yourself, to know your power, your potentialities, and your divine self. Once when you come to know about this, you become fearless, you become confident, you start feeling happy. You never feel alone in your life. You feel oneness everywhere. You feel everybody is you. Everything is possible for you, though it is little a long-term process. But you should not leave this, because this is the only process through which you will attain self-realization. And yes, if you want to really know who you are, my dear friends, there is no other way but to know yourself. You have to meditate, you have to be in a positive attitude, and you should be creative, helpful, be with a positive environment. Maybe it may be a books, friend, master, or place, anything. But yes, everything is possible for you. Self-realization is a very beautiful journey which we all have to know. Until and unless we will not follow this path, we will not attain nirvana, we will not attain moksha. So self-realizations helps you to know who you are, why you have come here, what is the purpose of your life, which we have all forgotten. And to know this, you have to connect with yourself. So I hope I'm able to help you, to make you understand how you can process in this life of self-realization journey, and you will follow this step to connect with yourself. So my dear friends, so always be happy, healthy, and you are beyond. Remember, you are universe. Yes, you are a universe in this beautiful multi-universe dimensionals. I wish you a lot of success and happiness always. Thank you so much. So let us meditate for some time. As I said you too much about meditation. So my dear friends, close your eyes. We'll meditate for 5 to 7, 10 minutes. Cross your legs. Close your eyes. Be comfortable with your incoming and outgoing breath. See your breath. It is coming very smoothly. It goes very calmly. With every inhalation, you are becoming more stronger, more powerful. With every outgoing breath, you are becoming more relaxed. You just need to focus only on your breath. To focus on your breath, you don't need to chant any mantra or visualize any picture of any god or goddesses, of any guru or master. You just need only and only to focus on your breath. From where this breath is coming, how deep it is going. Watch carefully. Is it a short breath or a long breath? Is it coming from your left nose or your right nose? Focus only on your breath. When you start focusing, your thoughts starts disappearing. You become more calm. You become more relaxed. Be with your breath. Do not open your eyes. See that your breath is hot or it is cold. Watch your breath. Remember, your breath is your guru. And it is only your breath which will help you and support you till the last moment of your life. The moment the breath leaves you, you are no more. So, your breath is your ultimate guru. Watch your guru. It is the breath which will help you to know who you are, why you are, what is the purpose of your life. All that unanswered questions will be answered with the help of your breath. Go within. More deeper and deeper. Just go within. Watch your in-breath. All these lifetimes, all this time period, you have been watching and focusing outside. Now, it is the time. You have to focus inside to see that universe within you. You will know your all powers. You will know your potentialities. Feel that silence inside you. Watch this silence inside you. It is so relaxing. It is so soothing. It will give you ultimate happiness. So, Be with your breath. Focus on your breath. More 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Put your hands over your eyes. Welcome back. So, my dear friends, hope you have done this. Simple, very easy, any place, anywhere. This is only the ladder, only the way where you can know who you are. I wish you once again success and happiness in your life. Thank you so much.